been waiting for. My special guest tonight came third in this year's X Factor Australia. I'm pleased to have Brothers3 on the phone with me this evening. Hi guys, how are you?
Hello. Hey.
Welcome to Rave It Up. It's a pleasure to have you on the show tonight.
Thank you very much for having us.
Oh, you're very welcome. Now, I think we would all love to know first, what was it like being on the X Factor?
Okay, so the X Factor was like a roller coaster. Yeah, we describe it as, like, in quotation marks, a roller ride of emotion.
Oh, I like that.
Coaster ride of emotion. So, yeah, it had its ups and downs. Like, and most of the time you were, like, always, amazed, having the time of your life. But there were points in time where you were, sad. You made stuff up performance. Things could go wrong, and it was a lot of pressure, but it was really, really enjoyable. We loved it.
Oh, that's good to hear. Did you guys have any problems with stage fright when you first started?
Not really. No, not really. We're not really the stage fright kind of guys. We just kind of rocked up. We were a bit nervous, but that's it. Like, you're more. I think like you want to be on stage, so like that kind of outweighs the nerves, and you're like, yeah, let's just do it.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Just go for it, right?
Exactly.
You only live once. So before you guys auditioned, what made you ultimately want to get into music?
I think that was Mum and Mum and Dad.
We'd already been playing for 5 years before we started on the X Factor. Anyway.
As a band.
So yeah, it's been just a big build-up thing. So we built up like what we do, our sound and everything, and then we decided, you know what, we want to try something different. So we went on the X Factor, and it was just an amazing experience.
Wow. So have all three of you always been musical?
Yeah. Ever since we were about 6 months old, I made my first ever stage appearance.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's young.
Quite young.
So what made you guys want to start a band and not do solo careers?
I think what really made us want to start our band is, basically we started it for Mum's birthday. It was
isn't that
actually
cute?
a birthday present for us. So, but I think because we'd always been singing and always been acting and trying to play musical instruments, we decided, you know what, seeing as though we're already doing all that, why don't we do it together and play as a band?
Yeah, might as well. You're all family.
Yep.
Well, we're going to play a song now, but stay tuned, everyone, because after this song break, the guys will be telling us about their musical theatre past and what advice their mother has given them. Now, if you just tuned in before the break, the guys were telling us about what it was like being on the X Factor. Now, I've also noticed you've all at some time in your life pursued acting and or musical theatre. How come you guys didn't go down that path in life?
I mean, like, we just wanted to be a band. I mean, like, Jordan's been with, he performs with Hugh Jackman in A Boy From Oz, so that was pretty cool. And, we've all done musical theatre and acting and ads and everything, but I think, like, music's kind of our calling in terms of, like, we love instruments. We don't really, like, go on stage. Like, X Factor was the first time in ages that I'd gone on stage and sung without a guitar, without an instrument in front of me.
Wow, that's a bit daunting.
It's pretty daunting, especially when, you make it to the live shows the whole time. Oh, no, sorry, yeah. Yeah, in the live shows, the second week we had to do it without instruments. It was like, oh, this is going to be weird.
Mm.
And, we've just never really... we've never been anything else. Like, we've always been musos. We've always been singers and now and guitarists and I don't know, it was just always our calling just to be musos.
Well, it's obviously worked out for you. So your parents were also performers.
Yeah.
So what does your mum think about all your success now?
She thinks we should probably clean our rooms more.
Yes.
The normal mum thing.
Yes, exactly. Has she been giving you any good advice for the industry?
Well, I mean, she got us to where we are now. Like, she taught us how to sing, all that stuff. She pretty much managed us for 5 years. So, she and like every gig we got was because of Mum. So, she got us all the way through X Factor. Like, she was helping us in X Factor.
Mm.
She's still here and she's still helping.
Aww. Hope you guys know you have a great mum there.
We have a pretty good mum.
Except when she tells you to clean your room.
Yeah, of course. Like,
Yes.
Or the kitchen.
Oh, yeah. That whole list. Well, now that you guys are working together and not just family, do you guys fight a lot?
We do have our brotherly moments.
Disagreements.
Oh, yeah, brotherly love. So there's been there were a couple in X Factor as well. For the harmonies. That's what we mainly argue about, is who sings what.
Well, at least it's not too major.
Well, that's it. That's the biggest thing in our life. So it's like the biggest argument we can have.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yes, to answer your question, we do fight. Sometimes.
As brothers do, right?
Oh, yeah, just like, it's always like, it's not bad because, we'll just, like, they'll be like, the worst thing that happens is there's punches thrown and then you make up after it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't last for ages.
Yeah, it's one of those quick ones.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, let's just get over this.
Exactly. You break someone's nose and that's it. No, I'm joking.
Whoa.
No, we don't actually break each other's noses.
Has that ever happened?
Maybe.
Oh.
I think when Taser was like 5, he broke my nose.
Oh, now the truth comes out.
Yeah, exactly. Violent isn't when he was young.
Yes.
He was like 5 though. I don't think he meant it.
Well, who knows? He might not even remember it. Now, for the listeners who don't know, you guys grew up in Mudgee with no electricity. How did you guys hear about the X Factor if you didn't have TV?
Yeah, so actually we didn't grow up in Mudgee. We grew up on a farm about 45 minutes out of Mudgee. So that's why I didn't have electricity. Because Mudgee does.
Yes.
Okay, so there's no electricity, no running water on the farm. So the only way we heard of the X Factor was like word of mouth. Literally.
Oh, there you go. So who told you? Your mum?
We were meeting a lot, and a lot of people were like, hey, you should go on the X Factor, or something like that. And we were like, for the first few years, because it had been going on for like 2 years. So for the first couple of years, we were like, we don't really do talent shows. And so eventually we were like, you know what, it can't really hurt us. So we had a democratic vote between us, and 3 of us said yes and 2 of us said no. So that's it. We went on X Factor and came third. So that's amazing.
Look at that. It's just meant to be.
Exactly.
Now, you guys still live out there, don't you?
Yeah, we spend half time in Sydney now because of touring and uni and all that stuff. So we got probably we probably spent half of our time out there. And most of our, actually, I wouldn't even say half because most of our time's on the road these days.
Yeah, I bet. So how have you guys found having a music career now, when you still live out there half the time?
It's different, really different, because on the farm, I don't get internet reception, so I can't do social media.
Yeah.
Check anything, I can't update anything, so...
Especially after X Factor.
Yeah, especially after X Factor, you need to be able to, do all that stuff. You need to be able to contact your supporters.
Yeah.
So it's pretty different, but, we'll get through it.
Eventually. It's all just sitting there ready for you when you have a couple of days off. Whenever that will be.
I don't know.
Now, if you've just tuned in before the break, the guys were telling us about how it is living in Mudgee. Now, guys, a question that a lot of listeners would like to know about the show is, what are the judges really like off air?
Okay. Danny is, everyone says that Danny's not very nice, but she's actually the nicest person I know. She's, really, really beautiful person. She's, amazing talent. She knows everything. So Danny's amazing, and I'm not just saying that because she's our mentor. I mean, all honesty, she comes into the dressing room, she'll talk to people. Really nice person, really nice. The other judges, Nat, we saw quite a bit because her dressing room was near the
contestant. It was Nat and Danny were really close.
Yeah.
So we always saw Nat.
But we didn't really see Fu and Ronan as much because they weren't our mentors.
Yeah.
And Nat wasn't our mentor either, but she was close to the contestant dressing room for a bit more than the other guys. But we don't really see them as much because they're working with their contestants, obviously, and they're trying to, make sure that their contestants win.
Yeah.
They're all amazing. They're all really nice people, though. You can walk up to them and talk to them if they're not too busy because, they are pretty famous. So, yeah, they're all really nice.
Yeah. Are you guys still keeping in contact with Danny?
Yeah, of course.
Isn't that so beautiful?
It's amazing.
And do you guys still keep in contact with the other contestants as well?
Yeah, we try as much as we can.
Yeah.
We just send messages and emails and such. So, Tazen's actually, friends with Melissa, believe it or not.
Oh, wow.
What's that a believe it or not moment?
Tazen has friends. Because...
It was really funny because it's I was the loudest.
And Melissa's, the quietest.
Aww.
They're chalk and cheese. It's, the most thing ever, but it's really funny.
Is there something else going on there?
No, they're just friends. She's 14. No, 15.
Yeah, I know. She's quite young. What do you guys think of her winning the show, since she is so young?
Her, like, she's like a year younger than me, but I'm like a proud grandpa.
It was like our group, Brothers3, was really close with her. Like, we brought her out of her shell because she wasn't shy around us, so we were really proud. We were really good friends. So
yeah, and then she won, and I was like, yay!
It's really funny. When you watch the show, they portray it like there's so much competition going on, but backstage, we're seeing those ads, like the competition ones, and laughing.
Because we're actually friends with everyone. Like, it's really funny. And we're like thinking of going for a jog with Regan.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Do some exercise, because she's really athletic. And
we need to lose.
And Taysen's not.
Well, that should be funny.
So yeah, we're still in contact. Even from people from boot camp, we're in contact with.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
You guys are all just like one big happy family.
Exactly, the X Factor family.
Oh, so cute. I'm a bit jealous, actually. I want to be in that.
All we have to do is audition for the X Factor.
Oh man.
And come third.
Yeah, down the line of things to do. Anyway. So, what do you guys think is the key thing you learnt while on the show?
That's a really hard question. Like, you learn a lot in terms of performance quality.
Yeah.
I think what I learned, and this is a really interesting one, to really get votes and things, you need to connect. You can do the best performance in the world and still get eliminated or be in the bottom two.
And that's the best example of that is like Dean and Regan. Like, Regan she did every week. She did incredible performances. Like, she was top of the line every week. And she was in the bottom two twice.
Yeah, that was very surprising, actually.
Yeah, so, like, things like that, when that happens, you're like, what is going on? So,
I think the key to that was
you've
got to be yourself.
You got to be, well, I mean, we were idiots backstage. Like, whenever there was a camera, and when they said, "Oh, guys, can you come do this?" and we'd just jump up and do it. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
We were always there ready to do something. So
it's like that time when they wanted us to wear dresses and do that pose.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What?
And they were like, "Oh, we'll do it." There was a social media thing where we had to dress up as Meghan Trainor.
Lovely.
And we did it. And I think that's, like, you know, it's just the small things that really help in the comp. So I think in terms of the TV world, you know, just to be yourself.
There's always a lot of behind-the-scenes things that we don't see.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Well, thanks for letting us know that. Now, if you've just tuned in before the break, the guys were telling us about what the judges on X Factor are really like behind the scenes. So you guys have so many fans now. So what has been your most memorable fan moment so far?
Well, Taysen was standing in the audience waiting to be, like, go on stage, and a fan from the mosh pit ran up and kissed me.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. I didn't know what to think because it just went so quickly, and then she got dragged by security into the other mosh pit.
Oh. So what was your reaction? Did you like it?
I just stood there and was like, oh, I've got to go up and sing now, and that just happened. How helpful.
Oh, man. I love that that's the first thing on your mind. Oh, man, I've got to go sing. I can't stay. And she was dragged away, so you couldn't really do anything about that, could you?
No. The security on those shows are just,
very tight, I'm guessing.
very high.
So you guys just released your new single, The Lucky Ones.
Yeah.
And I'm about to play it, but before we do, can you tell us about it?
Okay, this song is a really, really, like, we're really proud of it. It's like a very happy sounding song, but it has a sub-meaning. In a way, when we sing it, it's kind of like, when we sang it on the show, it was kind of like, hey, we're lucky to be in the grand final. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's just like, we're really proud of it. You know, we want it to be higher on the iTunes chart, so everybody download it.
So did you guys write this as well?
No, we didn't write it. It was written for us.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, so it's called the winner single.
Yep.
So if you win, you release it, but we didn't win, but we still released it.
Good.
Yeah.
I love the song. It's great.
Yeah, it was written for us by a couple guys, 3 guys. 2 of them are a duo called DNA, and another guy called Louis School. So they're amazing writers, and it's a really good song.
Well, this year's X Factor, and we just played their song called The Lucky Ones, which is now available on iTunes. Now, if you just tuned in before the break, the guys were telling us about their most memorable fan moments. Now, even though you guys have already achieved so much in your careers, What else can we expect from you guys in the future?
We may be or may not be going on a tour very soon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You can leave us in suspense.
That's exciting.
Well, any other video clips that we can look forward to as well?
We have no other songs at the moment to do a video clip to, so hopefully we'll release an album.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Wink, wink.
And yeah, we'll see what happens. We don't even know ourselves yet.
Oh, well, we're looking forward to anything that you guys put out.
Oh, thanks.
Because you're so talented. Now, before we move on to the Rave It Up games, yes, there's some games.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
What advice would you give to the listeners who might want to follow their dreams of singing or becoming you guys?
Okay. We literally
Give these shows a try.
yeah, you know,
We were so judgmental and we were like, oh, they're all so rigged. I can guarantee you these shows on TV, they're not rigged.
they can't afford to be rigged. So give the X Factor a try, because it really will. It will change your life, because we were just three boys doing what we love music-wise. We went on the X Factor and our whole lives have changed, because people walk up to you on the street and go, oh my God, you guys are Brothers3. So people recognize us, just the general public recognize you. So give these shows a try, do what you love, and don't give up, because that's the worst thing you can do, is give up on yourself.
That's good advice. Thank you, guys. It's now the time for the legendary Rave It Up 2-minute hot seat.
Oh, okay.
So my question for you guys...
Is this one at a time or group?
Well, I was going to ask, which one of you guys is the fastest on answering questions in games?
McCarran.
I'll do it.
Okay.
No, not Payton.
He's very slow.
And it's okay, we'll play another game later on so you guys all can be a part of it.
Okay, Max first. Come on, Max.
Okay, so for all the new listeners and for you guys, how this game works is I'll ask you various questions and you just have to pick your preference. So it's like Coke or Pepsi, cats or dogs, and you have to answer as many questions in 2 minutes as possible. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
It gets pretty intense, but it's a lot of fun. When we finish the game, I can see how many questions you answered and then see where you sit on the leaderboard up against everyone else that's played the game on the show.
Oh, okay. This is scary.
Okay, are you ready?
All right.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. MySpace or Facebook?
Facebook.
Facebook or Twitter?
Twitter.
iPhone or BlackBerry?
iPhone.
Apple or Android?
Apple.
Rap or rock?
Rock.
Rock or pop?
Rock.
Pop or country?
Country.
Beach or mountains?
Mountain.
Beach or pool?
Beach.
Skiing or snowboarding?
Snowboarding.
Comedy or action?
Comedy.
Blondes or brunettes?
Blonde.
Sweet or salty?
Selfie.
Sunglasses or hat?
Sunglasses.
SUV or convertible?
SUV.
Mac or PC?
Mac.
PlayStation or Wii?
PlayStation.
Singing or dancing?
Dancing.
Dogs or cats?
Cat.
Italian or Chinese food?
Italian.
Summer or winter?
Winter.
Kim Kardashian or Scarlett Johansson?
The other one.
Johnny Depp or Will Smith?
Johnny Depp.
Mall or online shopping?
Online shopping.
Cinema or home movie?
Cinema.
Ice cream or gelato?
Gelato.
Cake or cookies?
Facebook.
Cookies or cookie dough?
I said Facebook. Cookie dough. Cookie dough.
Family or friends?
Family.
Football or soccer?
Soccer.
Christmas or your birthday?
My birthday.
Night or day?
Day.
Bus or train?
Train.
Straight or curly hair?
Straight.
Eye color blue or brown?
Blue.
Vampire or werewolf?
Werewolf.
Texting or calling?
Texting.
Sydney or Melbourne?
Melbourne.
Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
TV or movies?
Movies.
Starbucks or Glory Jeans?
Glory jeans.
Snow or surf?
Something else.
Harry Potter or Twilight?
Harry Potter.
Family Guy or The Simpsons?
Family Guy.
McDonald's or Hungry Jack's?
Hungry Jack.
Red Rooster or KFC?
KFC.
French fries or chips?
Chips.
Burger or hot dog?
Burger.
Pies or sausage rolls?
Sausage rolls.
Tomato sauce or barbecue sauce?
Tomato.
Guitar or drums?
Guitar.
Sneakers or thongs?
Songs.
Bike or scooter?
Bike.
Leather or denim?
Denim.
City or country?
Country.
Biting your nails or picking your nose?
Biting nails.
Tattoos or piercings?
Tattoos.
Backpack or suitcase?
The other one.
Pen or pencil?
Pen.
Mum or dad?
Mum.
Headphones or speakers?
Speakers.
Book or magazine?
Magazine.
Boxes or briefs?
Boxes.
Board shorts or speedos?
Borders.
Photo or video?
Video.
Apple or orange?
Apple.
Glass or bottle?
Glass.
Superman or Batman?
Superman.
Avengers or Justice League?
Avengers.
Milkshake or thick shake?
Milkshake.
Chocolate or strawberry?
Strawberry.
Manual or automatic?
Automatic.
And we're out of time. Wow, that was very fast. We can both take a breath now.
And
How many questions do you think you answered in that time?
I think he got 4. Like 25.
25. A lot more than that.
Like 35.
A lot more than that.
70. Let's go 50.
Well, a lot more than 50 as well.
A lot more than 50.
Yes.
70?
Would you like to know?
Yeah.
You answered 73 questions.
Yay.
And you were sitting number 7 on the leaderboard.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Number 7.
Who's number one?
Number 1 answered like 80 something.
He needed to answer more so he could get number 3.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You guys will just have to come into the studio and just battle it out. That's a plan. You guys should come in. No, the top of the leaderboard is an independent singer-songwriter, Ramos. You should go check out his music. He's very, very talented.
Okay.
Yes, but he went really fast. I could barely keep up with him. So, yeah, and that was the second time he played the game, so I guess he did have a bit of an advantage.
There it is.
Now, it's obviously the time in the show where I ask more fun and funnier questions.
Yeah.
So now, a question that all your female fans would like to know the answer to. Are you guys single?
We are single.
Oh, what do you guys look for in a girl?
Taylor Swift. Small things that.
I'll get onto that for you. I'll get Taylor Swift to ask you out.
McCurrum is
I don't know. Am I going to be the guy who goes, I don't mind what she looks like, just as long as she has a nice personality?
Is that true?
Yes.
Oh, that's good then. You'll just need to meet the girl first, I guess. That's probably the important thing. So, now I said before the 2-minute hot seat, there is another game that all you guys can play.
Yeah.
And it's a mini game called Fill in the Blank.
Okay.
So it's pretty self-explanatory. I'll say a sentence and you just have to fill in the blank.
I'm playing it.
We're all playing it.
No, we're not. Yo.
Hey guys, let's explain the game first.
Okay.
So I'm just going to say a sentence and you just have to fill in the blank. And it's questions about you.
Yeah.
So, for example, the TV show that you'd be surprised that I watch is...
Okay.
You go first. He watches the news.
Oh, that's good. Keep up with it all. The ringtone on my phone is...
The first Shake it off.
The first thing that they put on the
No, Sean, you answered. Shake it off.
See, you're really dedicated to Taylor Swift.
You don't know the half of it.
Oh, man. I don't even want to imagine, how many posters you have in your room.
No, I'm not like that.
Okay. The most famous person in my phone contact list is...
Danny Minogue.
All of you?
Yeah.
That's cute. My celebrity crush is...
Taylor Swift.
Oh, obviously. And the other guys?
Emma Watson.
Oh, Jean,
I was
yours.
gonna say that. You're rude. Rude. I don't know then.
Ed Sheeran.
No,
Sean.
no. I don't know. Max stole my one.
Well, you guys can have the same one. That's all good. Just
No,
don't
it's
fight
fine.
over it.
The brothers.
If I could change one thing about my life, I would change.
My brothers. No.
That's horrible.
I was that was too good of an opportunity to pass up.
I would change.
My brother's appearance.
Yeah, I probably would make Max a bit more up to my standards in look.
Up to your standards. My biggest regret in life is...
My brothers.
Jeez.
I don't have any regrets. I haven't done anything wrong.
What a lie! Do you want the list of things you've done wrong?
No, my biggest regret would be...
This is like a deep
game.
Max deepest regret is when he met Ed Sheeran and didn't go off with him.
Yeah.
And do a tour.
We didn't do a tour together.
Aw.
My biggest regret.
Well, hopefully in the future, guys.
Well, there is the future of the McSheeran happening.
My most embarrassing moment has to be...
Eating someone else's cheeseburger at Macca's.
What?
I sat down and ate some other family's food.
Did they come up to you and be like, what are you doing?
I was really confused.
He was like 5. Anyway,
Oh, man.
Tazens is I was dancing in the street in like a street parade and I did a split jump and I ripped my jeans.
Oh, man. I saw that coming when you said that.
Pretty funny, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it was pretty funny. That was pretty bad.
Oh, that's hilarious. The craziest thing I've ever done for beauty is...
Oh, at X Factor, the makeup department, I got mascara put on every show.
Why?
No, it was for a reason.
That's why your eyes look so wide and creepy.
I'm giving you behind the scenes info here.
And when he cried, his mascara ran.
Aw.
Oh, hey,
Mascara ran.
Matt, you wore it too.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I never wore
They
mascara.
put it on you. Don't
No,
lie.
I never wore mascara.
You're lying.
I never wore mascara.
He's lying on the radio, guys.
Well, I appreciate the little behind-the-scenes look, guys.
Yeah. It was to bring out my eyes because otherwise my eyes are really small. Creepy.
Or do you have really dull eyelashes, do you?
Yeah.
You can't really see.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sort of the same. I have to put
Alright.
mascara on.
They always said I had perfect lashes. They said they were curved, naturally curved.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
For a guy, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, the last question in this game, if I could have any superpower, it would be...
Teleportation, because I'm a lazy person.
We'd all love that, I
It
think.
would probably be, like, a power where I could, like, turn off my hearing so I didn't have to hear these guys argue every minute of the day.
That's probably a good one too. I'm an only child, so I don't know what that's like, but I can see why you'd want that.
Yeah.
My power would be to have the power to do anything I wanted.
Ooh.
Just anything.
Well, that's not...
It's not very specific, but it's good.
Exactly.
You got to do a selective one.
No, you can't do a select. You don't have to. That's an actual power. It's anything man.
He's creating the power now.
It's a new Marvel comic called Anything Man.
I would not be surprised.
You better get on writing that then.
I will.
Make a movie. Now, we're getting to the end of the show, unfortunately. Very, very sad. But as a closing statement, and was probably the most important question, knowing what you know now, what would you tell your 14-year-old self?
Make sure you make sure that bowl cut gets cut off.
I'd probably be like...
And run on the treadmill for at least an hour a day.
An hour. That's a good one.
Matt was really chubby.
I was quite
He was
chubby
so
when I was,
fat.
yeah, when I was young. I was quite chubby.
so fat.
Aw, that would have been cute, though.
I was really chubby.
I probably would tell myself... what would I tell myself?
Sharden would tell his 14-year-old self, do not stuff up at X Factor boot camp.
Oh, yeah, Sharden. Sharden is the reason we came first.
Oh, that's horrible.
All the way back at boot camp.
All the way back.
He's saying really badly in boot camp. It was so funny.
Oh, my gosh.
We're going to loop it. We're going to record it and loop it, and it's going to be his ringtone.
Oh, that's sad, but it is funny. Now, before we go, if the listeners would like to contact you or find out what you're up to, where should they go?
Definitely have a look at the website. It's being updated. And you know, the best way to keep in contact with us is literally our Facebook, Instagram, Brothers3. Just look us up, and we'll definitely come up. And you know, look out for our music. We're going to tour soon. It starts in December. Our tour.
Oh, very close.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. So look out for the ticket.
Well, good luck on your tour, guys.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for coming on the show. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, you're very welcome. And I'd love to have you guys in the studio in the future. So when do you think you guys will be in Sydney next?
Well, in a tour, for sure.
Yeah.
We're definitely coming to the tour. Yeah, we don't know. We could be anywhere.
Oh, anywhere, anytime.
In like Perth next week. We don't even know yet.
Oh, wow. Well, when you're in Sydney next, just, I guess, contact me, and I'd love to have you in the studio.
Oh, thank you very
Finally
much.
meet you guys would be fantastic.
Thank you.
That's okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Now, for